Good evening and welcome to TCM this Tuesday. I'm Alicia Malone. Tonight we have another lineup of Fox stars for our Star of the Month celebration, and we couldn't do this spotlight without speaking about Marilyn Monroe. She became a huge asset for 20th Century Fox after her success with this film. From 1953, it's Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, directed by Howard Hawks. The original source material was a 1925 novel by Anita Loos, which was adapted in several forms, including a Broadway musical starring Carol Channing. 20th Century Fox head Darryl Zanuck then bought the film rights with his famous blonde star Betty Grable in mind to play the lead, but Grable was very expensive, so Zanuck had the idea to cast one of his lesser-known and cheaper stars, Marilyn Monroe. Monroe had been working for years. This was to be her 17th credited film role, but she wasn't yet a box office guarantee. So, for insurance, Zanuck decided to cast a bigger star opposite her, borrowing Jane Russell from Howard Hughes. Screenwriter Charles Lederer was hired to adapt the script, and he was told to beef up the supporting role to suit the stature of Jane Russell. And Monroe and Russell play two best friends and nightclub singers, Lorelei Lee and Dorothy Shaw, who have very different personalities but look out for each other. When Lorelei needs to travel across the Atlantic to get married in Paris, Dorothy comes along as her chaperone, but as she says, nobody chaperones the chaperone. Marilyn Monroe was nervous about taking on such a big role, and her insecurities threatened to overwhelm her. But Jane Russell calmed her down, acting as a sort of translator for Howard Hawks and supporting Monroe through their long days of filming, as well as all of the challenging dance rehearsals with choreographer Jack Cole. From 1953, one of my favorite films, this is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.